Hey everybody, welcome back to Mutant Live in the Mutant headquarters. I'm your host, Big Ron Parlow, and this is episode 2 of the new revamped version of this show. So we thank you guys for tuning in. We got some lots of stuff for you today. We have Dusty Hanshaw on the show. I'll be getting to Dusty very shortly. So I just want to welcome you guys back, and I also want to thank you guys for all the response on the Mutant Mask campaign for the new launch of the mask and the new bag and all that stuff. You guys have been incredible. We went to the Arnold Classic. We had the big bag at the booth. The booth was non-stop. We had the challenge with the big mask bags, and the booth was packed. We want to thank you guys for that. So the response has been great. You guys know we worked really hard on those videos. I hope you guys had a laugh on all of them. And the Arnold Classic generally went excellent for Mutant. It was a fun show. Not only was the booth packed, but we also had Dana Baker do the men's heavyweights. He looked great. He didn't get the placing he was shooting for, so he's going to be hitting the Toronto AM for the pro qualifier there. So he's going to be doing Toronto by the sounds of it. So we're very, very excited about that because we know Dana can win that show. So he's going to be heading there. And our new ambassador, Lola Montez, who we signed shortly before the Arnold, we thought she had a very unique look. We thought she'd be a great part of the team. She had a mutant quality to her. And we brought her on, and she goes down to Columbus, and she wins the figure overall and her pro card. A massive competition there, huge classes. Lola comes in and wins that. So we want to congratulate her. It's hilarious how that worked out for everybody, so we're really proud. And we just had Lola up by Mutant headquarters here with Azaria Glame, and they were both filming a lot of content at West Coast Iron, just next door here. And we're excited to get that to you guys. So we know that you're going to like that. You know, you guys see big, sweaty Dusty and Johnny and Manny and myself training all the time, and Ronaldo and the guys. So we thought it'd be good to get a little more content of Lola and Azaria. We know you guys love the Azaria footage, so wait till you see it. You're going to like it. So we're very happy about that. So we're going to roll one of the mask commercials for you guys. If in case you haven't seen all of them, we're going to pick one. I'm not sure which one he's got loaded up here. And then when you come back from that, I got Dusty Hanshaw. His head's giant on the screen. You're going to love it.
Hey, Big Ron!
How you doing, man? What's up?
I just smashed some back. Looks like a little bit of post-workout shake time.
Yeah, you got to move the scale, right? I'm just on my first bag of the all-new Mutant Mass.
Oh yeah, new formula?
All new formula for the world's #1 big bag gainer.
I like me some mass.
Yep.
Toss a scoop in here.
Hey, this is a big gainer.
I've had about 100 bags of these. I can handle it.
Okay. I'll help you out here. I think you're gonna need a bigger shaker.
The all-new Mutant Mass. Perfect for
Post-workout shake time.
Hey guys, we're back. I got my guest Dusty Hanshaw on the big screen here. We're hoping everything works out this time. Last episode we were supposed to have Dana on. We couldn't get him on in time. So here's Dusty. How you doing, big man?
Doing good, doing good.
Well, we got good sound and everything, so I'm all relieved. All those kinks are worked out. You are huger on an 80-inch screen than I've ever seen you before. It's all head.
Large ego.
Large ego. So how's things going for you down there in Scottsdale, I guess? I always say Phoenix, but you're actually on aren't you on the other side of the tracks?
Yeah, we're on the heavenly side up here.
It's 10 degrees cooler. Is that what the deal is?
We pretend to be fancy. That's all that is.
Okay. No, it's good to have you on. So what's been going on with Dusty?
Things are good right now. I'm just under 9 weeks out from the Cal Pro, and then just under 15 weeks out of the Vancouver. So things are going good.
I noticed you sort of stealthed into a prep this year. Like it wasn't a big hurrah. You just sort of suddenly appeared to be dieting. I don't know if this was by plan, if you just wanted to kind of tone down the hype and And I don't know, I know how you think sometimes. So I know there's a strategy to everything and nothing's by accident. So am I onto something there at all?
Well, actually, we were scheduled to go to Body Power, so I was going to be skipping the Cal and just waiting on Vancouver. But then we decided we weren't sure if we were going to do Body Power, so I mentally committed to the Cal. And then about 3 days later, you were like, "Ah, we're going to Body Power," but I had already told the voices that we were doing the Cal, so
Once the demons in the head think you got a show lined
it's
up,
done.
there's no reversing.
I'm in at that point. Plus,
I
it gives
I
me a new challenge. I'll be in England 2 weeks out from a contest.
Well, actually, I know exactly how that is to have a brain that thinks like that because I always said I had two gears and no reverse.
Right.
So, so there's like park and drive, and that's it. So I get what you mean when you said you mentally committed. You know, you already flipped a bunch of switches. You're already planning stuff in your head. It's you just say screw it. It'll just be another challenge I'll overcome. But we know that the fans are going to love seeing you in shape. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be.
It'd be like
Things are
seeing a
changing quick
unicorn.
this year, so Chris doesn't really have me doing much cardio, and I'm dropping fast. So
Yeah.
I'm about where I was last year, about 5 weeks out, 9 weeks out.
So if you're ahead, does that mean there's going to be a lot of photos of muffins and Pop-Tarts as you get more
You
ripped?
know it. It's been
Yeah.
about twice a week lately.
Okay, well there you go. I'm happy to hear it. You know, you seem to turn these ideas of this prep thing being difficult on its head with the food you post while you're dieting. I know there's lots of steak and green beans, but then the next photo has muffins and huge bowls of oatmeal in it. So I'm not sure if the fans are a little confused at what you're up to sometimes.
Well, I think the big thing that I've really come to the conclusion with of watching people get ready to compete is a lot of people don't train hard enough, and I think that forces them to eat less.
Right. They have to starve because there's really no other deficit.
Yeah, they're creating the idea that they're tired and that they can't do more. And to me, like when you get closer and you're starting to suffer, it's time to break some records, do better, and next thing you know, you're doing 20 minutes of cardio 3 days a week. You're
Right.
changing too quick.
Yeah, yeah. I always found myself ramping my volume up into the show. Like I just wanted to train the shit out of everything, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
I know you got to hold back to a certain degree, but you know the desire is there to want to do more that way, so you don't have to do as much walking on a treadmill.
That's how I look at it too. If I could train harder, I can stay off the hamster wheel.
Yeah. So what's the goal for the show? I mean, you always have lofty goals. You always have a log book and a plan. You know you always kind of have. I know we don't dwell on numbers, but you're always looking to improve. So what would you consider to be your biggest package ever, as long as the condition was, you know, where you wanted it?
Yeah, I think that, I mean, last year at Vancouver is probably the best overall I've been. I weighed in right at 270. And this year I'd like to be around the same, but I think I could be harder than I was last year.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you were super, super lean, but I know what you mean. There's always a couple of pounds to play with where you can be tighter and fuller.
Yeah. So that's kind of my hope is land around the same, but for people to think that I'm 275.
So you mentioned Body Power. So the UK fans, you're coming.
I'm coming. I'm excited to come. It's my favorite trip.
I'm coming. Azaria Glame's coming. It looks like you and I are going to be hooking up for some workouts. You're going to be dieting and close to the show, so I'm looking forward to going to the gym with you. And you know, I want to make sure I contribute to you just like railroading this whole prep through that Body Power trip. So, you know, I want you to know you got a 100% training partner with you while you're away in England. There's no problems there. Not that you probably don't have a dozen people dying to train with you wherever you go. But, and then also, we got Germany. We got FIBO. That's coming up in April.
That's a blink away.
A blink away. That'll be a fun trip. So you're just kind of figuring out your food for that trip right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I was hoping that I could find somewhere that could make it for me just to avoid last year's debacle with losing it at customs. But looks like I'll be taking a shot again this year and doing my own.
Okay, well, maybe we can get one of our German fans to kind of maybe be on hold. I know there's some great people out there that would be happy to whip up some steaks and some big vats of rice if you're in a pinch. So maybe we could sort something out if any fans in Germany want to be on call for Dusty.
Yeah, in case I piss off the one guy at customs again.
That one guy, what is in the cooler?
Don't be honest. Don't say food.
Don't be honest. Okay, thanks, Dusty. Thanks for coming on the show, doing a short interview with us. The fans of the live show, they love seeing you. They love hearing from you. And we know you're just going to get harder and crazier looking over the next couple months. We look forward to it.
No doubt. Appreciate it.
Okay, thanks, Dusty. Dusty Hanshaw from Scottsdale, the sunny side of the tracks down there in Arizona. And we're going to come back with Matt and Shop Talk.
What's up, Mutant Nation? We are live here at the Mutant Shop here at Mutant Headquarters. And I'm just going to quickly go over and recap some of the promos and deals we got running right now at the Mutant Shop USA in Canada. So running at the Mutant Shop USA right now, we have buy a 15-pound bag of Mutant Mass, and you get your choice of either a IsoSurge variety pack or a BCA variety pack. And that deal ends on March 31st. And then also running at the Mutant Shop USA and Canada, you can buy a new Mutant black gym bag or a new Mutant red gym bag. And with the purchase of either of those bags, you can get your choice of an IsoSurge variety pack or a BCA variety pack. And that deal also ends at the end of the month, March 31st. And then moving on to the beginning of April, we have a new month-long promo running at the Mutant Shop USA in Canada. And that's select any of our new items on the web store and you get 30% off. So any of the new apparel items, the new hats, gym bags, anything like that, you're going to get 30% off. So, and that deal runs for a full month, and so just make sure you take advantage of these things. So you're watching this show, you're getting a heads up on what's coming going into April. And then also running at the Mutant Shop USA, we got buy a BCA 1044 grams, so that's a large size BCA. With that purchase, you're going to get a free BCA variety pack, and that runs for the whole month of April. So again, take advantage of these deals. Watching this show, this is going to keep you up to speed on what's going on at the Mutant Shop USA in Canada. So that's it from here. Let's go take it back to Big Ron at the office.
And we decided that, you know, we didn't just want Steve working on projects and helping us out with marketing. We wanted Steve to also share his real science knowledge. I mean, the guy's got a master's degree. He's been in the labs and in the books. So we got our segment with Steve coming up, Science Corner. So let's hear from Steve Money.
Thanks, Ron. Mutant Nation, we get a lot of questions from you guys on the new Mutant Mass formula, questions on new ingredients, lean mass potential, how much weight can be gained. First of all, it's about calories in versus calories out. You can't gain weight without being in a caloric surplus. You should begin by tracking your food intake and then calculating your energy expenditure. This can be done by various formulas online, but can really only be monitored by that individual by weighing themselves over time. Mutant Mass is intended to supplement the diet, therefore the majority of your results will depend on actually the food consumed. However, we have formulated a product that will help work alongside a diet intended to put on lean mass. Yes, it's high in carbohydrate to fuel your training, but partly sourced from low GI, whole food ingredients to allow for greater fat burning. Contrary to popular belief, too many carbs don't put on much fat, as research has shown greater accumulation of fat storage when male subjects overfed with fat rather than carbohydrate. That's why we've managed to keep the fat content low, but also increase the amount of protein. Why? Nutrition doesn't have to be complicated. Just ensure you maintain a high protein intake daily. Overfeeding on protein has shown no increases in body fat compared to subjects who maintain a standard diet. If you are concerned about gaining body fat, I would advise to start off with a more gradual approach and take half a serving a day. Those who go from 0 to 100 by adding thousands of calories on top of their standard diet will more than likely accumulate body fat over time. Right guys, hope you enjoyed that episode. Hope you learned something, found it useful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Thanks, Steve. I like having him on doing that sort of stuff because he's able to articulate, you know, some of the more recent studies. He's always on top of that sort of thing. And, you know, sometimes people aren't aware that a new study's come out or something new has been discovered, and we want to make sure we try and stay on top of that for you guys. Now, another thing Mutant's always been about has been motivation. You guys know that, you know, one of the things all the mutants have in common is we just love to train really, really hard, you know. So we've accumulated so much footage that we decided, you know, the mutant motivation part of this show, we should just go through the archives and find some of the hard clips and some of the great sets and some of the maybe different stuff that we could find and run it for you guys. So we got a mutant motivation clip for you guys. Let's roll that.
Atta kid, fight that negative. Fight that negative. Yep, yep, hold it. Nice. Come on now, bring that pain. Easy, easy. Hold that long. Hold it. Yep. Again, one more. Give me one more. Come on, 7 weeks. This is your win right here, this rep. This rep is your win, I'm with you. With you the whole way, fight it. Hold. Come on now. Nice work. That's it, down slow, I'm with you. I got it. Down, slow. Nice work.
So that was a killer set of hack squats from a leg workout at Metroflex in Long Beach, California with Dusty and Manuel. That full workout is going to be up soon. We're going to be releasing that soon, but that was just a little taste of what they did. They mixed things up and did some crazy stuff. Like those are ultra slow negatives with big holds at the bottom. You know, only using 4 plates on there. You don't need a lot when you're doing these crazy sort of, you know, pain-driven workout regimens. So Dusty and Manuel just looking for ways to hurt. So that's coming in a leg workout soon for you guys. I mentioned the Arnold at the opening of the show and how well the Arnold went. And a big reason why the Arnold went so well is because of George, our trade show coordinator. I mean, there's a lot of logistics to handle for a show like that, making sure everything arrives on time, making sure all the people arrive on time, all the product arrives on time. So we're going to go over to George and find out what's new in George's corner here.
Well, welcome back to On the Road again. I feel like I just got off the road. I've been here for a week or two, but from the Arnold's Columbus, which was awesome. We've got 2 events. One in New York. It's the New York Pro. Rob Martin will be running that one. That's March 31st. So come up and see us. I believe it's in Teaneck, New Jersey. Say hi to Rob. Buy some swag. He's got some great deals. Just letting you know. And then we're off to FIBO, the big one of the year. This one is just insane. So I'm prepping real hard for that one. That's April 12th to 15th in Cologne, Germany. So if any of you by chance are there, definitely come by to the booth, say hi. We're going to have Dusty. Azari is going to be there, and Mr. Partlow as well. So come by, say hi, see us, buy some swag, and we'll see you soon, because there's more to come.
Thanks, George. Another thing we want to have on this show is we all want to have a laugh. We got to have a laugh. We hate to do it at other people's expense, but that's kind of how everything works now. So we got a new segment that called Gym Fails, and we want to just, we search Facebook and Instagram. We find some of the best clips. We put them together. Some of these you may have seen, but there's always new ones coming up that we just think are hilarious. Obviously, we hope no one got hurt in any of these, but let's roll the Gym Fails. Try and train smart, guys. My favorite one is the guy laying back with the dumbbells on the flat bench. And the reason I love that one the most is because the guy's got socks on. He doesn't have shoes on. So I just think he's like woefully unprepared to be training with no shoes on. So I find that one the most comical. Plus, I love how his spotter was just like sitting there kind of laughing. So that's Jim Fails. I get a laugh every time I watch the clips. Thanks to the boys for putting that together for me. So now we're going to leave you guys with a promo code. We always want you guys to get something back from the show. So we're going to throw that graphic up now. Their promo code is MutantLive40. So if you use the promo code MutantLive40 for the next 24 hours only, we got the flash sale on the site. So get on the website, IamMutant.com. Use the code MutantLive40. We hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thanks to Dusty for coming on. Thanks to the guys for putting together all the clips. Thanks to George and Matt. Thanks to Steve for Science Corner. We'll see you guys again soon. I'm Big Ron. I'm out.